Hello, everyone, and welcome to Thursday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Thursday. As you can see by the thumbnail and the title and just being here with me right now, this is a haul of just myself. Ryan is teaching right now, as per usual, but I'm still here for you guys, and I have a flippin' fantastic bins haul. Really good. A really good bins haul. We're not just talking like bread and butter and like designer and like, I don't know, like we're not talking just like Free People and Lululemon and stuff, though both of those are in here. We are talking very high-end designer and even some luxury, capital L luxury. So when on Tuesday I said, let's put into the universe that we want a Chanel earrings 2.0, I don't know if we did that, but we definitely got close. Like, there is such good stuff, but not just that there's good stuff, there's so much good stuff. There's a ton of amazing stuff. So I'm sure you all are like, okay, let's see the stuff. So I should just get into it. I do have a bag, a pair of shoes, and a scarf to show you guys. And actually, I think still in this bag is my Real stuff, because I pick up stuff for the Real. Usually I separate it before hauls, but I do think I have that in here still. Quick, before I do jump into it though, let's see. So Saturday, we've got a What's Sold Saturday as usual, but it is going to be me and probably Debbie. I don't know why she would say no, but I haven't told her that I need her to do with me yet. But Ryan's going home to Iowa with his family, so he won't be here for that as well. Also, next week, we haven't decided on the Tuesday video yet, so leave anything that you'd maybe want to see below. We might do a thrift with us, but we're not super sure yet. And then next Thursday might actually be a solo Ryan bins haul, because we didn't expect Ryan to go with me to the bins on the day that I got all this, which was actually yesterday on Wednesday, but he actually did go with me. He had a substituting job, but the person then ended up being able to teach, so he actually had the day off by surprise. So he did go with me, and he does have some fantastic stuff too. I don't know if he has the luxury bangers that I have, but he did get some good stuff as well. So I'm thinking that he might do his own haul next week, but we haven't decided on the Tuesday video yet. So if you have anything specific that you want to see, just let us know. Anyways, I should jump into the haul because I built it up to be this fantastic, spectacular, amazing, never been done before haul, and it is. So let's jump into it. So my one pair of shoes, we're starting off with a banger. We've got a pair of Teeks. Teeks and Rothy's, as we all know, are like the holy freaking grail of shoes to resell, at least on Poshmark, but I feel like all over the place. They definitely have like lost their luster compared to 2 years ago, just a wee bit, but not completely. So these are some Teeks. They do have some internal wear slightly, and then the bottoms are like slightly dirty, but not too bad. And then like the back edges have a little bit of wear as well, but with Teeks, especially at the bins, it doesn't really matter what condition they're in, unless of course they were like split in half, literally. Otherwise, you definitely want to grab Teeks. Teeks, as I've said, they lost just a little bit of the craze, but they're definitely still really popular and still really fast. So there's Teeks. Grab Teeks if you see them. This pair is a size 6. I was super excited to find these. I have only found Teeks, I think, 2 or 3 times. And yeah, Teeks at least used to be like an instant $100. Like, list them and they're gone. Then my bag is a fantastic bag. So this is, I'm sure a lot of you know, this is a vintage Coach bag. This also has its share of like love and wear, so I am gonna have to probably almost fully re-dye this, which is not like that big of a problem for me because these do so well and are worth a lot of money when they're in good shape. I am not an expert with these style names of Coach. I'm sure there's a bunch of people watching who are. I'm just not. But this is one that is made in the United States and the style is 5130. But the inside is super clean and it's that really nice like Coach suede raw leather on the inside. So I was super excited to find this, especially because it has a crossbody that is pretty rare. But I'm gonna make this baby look good as new, and then she will be posted. Also, just so you guys know, if you're interested in any of this, which there's a lot of good stuff, so I could see maybe a few of you being interested in some of this, I probably will not have this listed until next Tuesday or Wednesday, so like the first week of December. I have a really busy weekend, unfortunately, which I guess is perfect timing that Ryan's not going to be around because he can avoid the like crazy weekend that I have. I have to volunteer downtown with this kids meeting Santa Claus thing. Debbie and I are volunteering. Just a bunch of stuff going on. And then actually next Tuesday, Ryan and I are meeting with our bank to like begin talks about getting a house. I'm so excited for that. Also, once we get a house, we can do lives again. Ugh, I'm so excited. Okay, anyways, so here's my like 2 miscellaneous things. I guess I would count, 3 miscellaneous things. I guess I would kind of count bras as miscellaneous, even though they definitely are just clothing. So this, I think this is probably a swim bikini top. It's this cute like blue snake print top with this fun little like tassel on the front. This is by a new brand to me that is called Prima Donna. 2 different words, Prima Donna. Swim. So yeah, this is swim. They do make bras though, and their bras are like $125. So this definitely went in my Google pile, and then when I looked it up and saw that, I was like, okay, we're gonna get that. Then, which actually the size on that is, there isn't even an American size. Interesting. So this is a UK 32 or a French 85 or an H. Maybe that helps. I don't know. This is another bra. I don't pick up bras like ever. I just like don't. I don't know. For me, it seems like they sit because I think there's a lot of them, but Ryan likes to sell them. So this is a like leopard cheetah print bra, and this is Victoria's Secret. This is one of the first things I grabbed, so I didn't know how much good stuff I was gonna find. And then by the end, I was like, I don't know, it weighs so little, I don't need to throw it back. So it's Victoria's Secret, Plunge, there's like a bunch of like names. It's a 38C, and it's just like a padded push-up bra. I don't know, bras are expensive, so. This is not a blanket, though kind of like that Wilfred one that I found a couple weeks ago. It absolutely could be, but it is a scarf, a super, super huge plush scarf. And this is actually by Anthropologie, so it's a newer Anthro piece that's just like their in-house brand. It's not wool at all, so it wouldn't be itchy or anything, but it's super nice, really, really good condition. This is about half size of it because it's still folded in half, but it is like giant. So it also could be used as a blanket if you wanted to. Now let's jump into some of the clothes. I am gonna keep the really, really good clothes. I have a pile right here in front of me. Not this IKEA bag, there's a pile up here of the really, really good clothes. I'm gonna keep that more towards like the middle, so you guys have to like wait a little bit, but I'm not gonna make you wait all the way until the end. So first up, this is for the real. This is Theory, size 0. It's this like box neck dress with like sequins at the bottom. I don't think I could do too good with this. It's the older tag, so that will go to the Real, especially because it's a size 0. And if the Real declines it, I mean, consignment store would mark it high or ThredUp would mark it high. This is it had no brand right here. And this was actually in the last rotation, so I was already very satisfied with my trip, but I was like, I don't know, I'll still look at this one last rotation. And I looked at the label in here, the fabric content, and actually this is a Millie dress, which I probably should have put in the like bougie pile, but it says Millie right here. So this is by Millie. I actually think I've had this dress before, so I don't know why I didn't kind of recognize it, but it also kind of gave me Ann Taylor vibes, so I wouldn't have been surprised if it was Ann Taylor. Then we have a flannel by my favorite flannel brand, and that is Rails. So this is a size medium gray Rails. I really like the color of this. If it was like a large or an extra large, I'd maybe keep this, honestly. It is the, usually they have the style name. It does not have it, it just says medium. But it's that super soft, normal, like Rails flannel feeling. Honestly, with Rails, I think the flannels are all that really does good anymore, because they do make like sweatshirts and stuff, but I'm here for the flannels. Then we have Patagonia, just some little shorts. But again, like, so far, look at these brands so far. And we're not even at the good stuff. Like, it's just Anthro, Rails, Millie, and Patagonia. Like, already this would be a great day. So these are Patagonia size medium. Just like short shorts. They remind me of Lulu. They're just kind of like athletic little shorts. I will list those myself. Then we have a tennis skirt, which if Ryan was here, he'd remind everyone that those are so popular. This is Athleta size 4. And it's this like pleated tennis skirt. And I love me some Athleta, which I have said a million times. This is from 2016, and it's in really, really good shape. Like, she only wore this a couple times, I can tell. Oh, I'm just gonna give this a shot. This is actually Abercrombie & Fitch. It is the Soft AF collection, size medium. These are just some like joggers in the classic kind of like sweatpants, heathered gray color. I just had these in my cart and then I was like Googling things and I looked them up and these retail for like $80. So then I was like, sure, why not? Then we have another Athleta piece that is actually turned inside out. But I found, like the first bin I went to, I got there before Ryan, and the first bin was already amazing. I found a really good Free People that you will see in a little bit. And then I found like, just like truckload of Athleta, which for me, perfect. So this is Athleta and it is the new label, size small. And it's just kind of like a lighter sweatshirt. It's not super thick and it doesn't have that like pilly situation that all Athletas do, but it has this like crossover detail at the bottom there. It's super stretchy and soft. It'd be very comfortable and good for the season. Then we have this little yellow sunshine colored top, and this is Sundance and it's size small, and it is embroidered all throughout the front with kind of like a pleat detail. It's really cute, and then the back is just plain, but it's actually super soft, and that is the new Sundance label with the teal lettering. Then we actually have another Sundance piece, and these were both together, even though the yellow one is like super new, and then this is like really old. This is the really old Sundance label. It's the red one, and it says established 1969, but this is actually really like Y2K as well. It's like scalloped hem at the sleeve and the bottom of the body, and it has that fun little like tie detail at the front. But I grabbed basically all Sundance. Actually, I don't know a reason I would skip any Sundance at the bins, because even if I didn't want to sell it myself, consignment stores know Sundance, so I always get it. Next up is my Granola Girl Gorp Core find, and this I guess was a store pull of $11. Oh my gosh. So this is a woman's size medium, and this is a Columbia fleece vest. And you might be like, what? But I discovered that on Depop there is a huge following for Columbia vests. It's like the Granola Girls are all over them. It's probably all the brands like North Face, Patagonia, and all that stuff, but Columbia was actually the one that I found first. The girl had it listed for like $60 or something, and it had like 100 likes, which, I don't get it. But I am gonna give it a shot. Why not? That did not cost very much, so sure. Then we have another Athleta tennis skirt, and this is a slightly older one, but it's still really cute. This is a size 6, and that's a super old Athleta label. Let's see what year this one's from. Let's take a guess. Probably like 2010. It doesn't even say. This predates history. No year on this, but this is definitely an older one, which honestly might be better. It's low rise because that's the zipper, and then these are the slit pockets. So it also does give like the Y2K vibe, so I probably should put that on Depop too. Then we have another Athleta, and this one is also in, oh no, it's not inside out. No, it is. This one is also inside out. Yay. Athleta lady, thank you for donating all your Athleta inside out. That was so sweet. Okay, so now that this is like the right direction, this is an Athleta newer label hoodie, and it has this like ribbing detail to the sleeves and then the ribbed cuffs. This is an XL, so it's a great size. And it's just, once again, kind of that like thinner sweatshirt material. No holes, maybe a little pilling that I could depill. This is from 2018, but with Athleta, I am not too picky. We have a Free People, and this is not the like amazing Free People that I was foreshadowing like a couple minutes ago, but this is a great Free People as well. So it's We the Free, and it's a size small, and this is so adorable. So it's like that waffle thermal classic Free People knit, but the sleeves are these like puff sleeve blue embroidered detail sleeves. And I love, blue is my favorite color. I love this. It looks like those like vases, kind of, with like the different shades of blue, those like Chinese vases. Absolutely love. So this I think had a couple small stains in the front, which I will try to wash out. Then we have another Athleta. I promise that this is not all Athleta, but like I said, I found a jackpot of Athleta, and I don't think I've ever said this, but like, I really like to sell Athleta. I don't know. So this is Athleta size medium, and this is actually a sweatshirt that I think I have in my Posh closet right now. It is this like kind of snake print, but also kind of chevron print sweatshirt. And this is that material that gets pilly instantly. So it's a little bit. This one's not too bad. Not too bad. And honestly, like I said, I have heard from some of you guys and from other people that buy Athleta that you wash them once. These sweatshirts, oh my gosh, now I forgot the name of the sweatshirt. The sweatshirts, those sweatshirts, whatever the name is that I really should know by now. And after one wash, that's what happens to them. So I don't know why Athleta won't like work on that. This is Lou and Grey, which I have never sold before. But like, look how cute this is. This is a knit sweater tank top with oranges or peaches all over it. And it is so cute. Size small. Lou and Grey is a Loft brand, if you did not know. And I don't sell Loft or Lou and Grey, but like, I have to sell this. It is so freaking cute. This is another Athleta. This is a size 32D or 32 double D. And I think it's a swim situation. I'll have to look up the model picture, but like it's mesh on the inside. It's that like neoprene material all throughout. It has to do with swimming somehow. I don't know, but I really like this print. It's really pretty. I think I've had some leggings in that print before. Okay, let's try to like distance ourselves from Athleta for a sec here. This is like becoming boring for you guys, I'm sure, because it's all Athleta. This is a hoodie by Fjallraven, which I just found like last week as well. And this is a men's medium. I feel like every time I find it, it's a men's. Oh, which is funny because last time when I listed that other Fjallraven that I had, it was an extra small and I listed it as medium on accident. I don't know how. And this man was like, I would have bought this if you didn't lie about the size. It is not a medium and I need a medium. And I was like, I'm sorry, okay? Like, I just did it wrong on accident, but maybe he'll buy this now. I'll go back and I'll be like, okay, I do have a Fjallraven medium now. This is just a gray hoodie. Fjallraven clothes actually do pretty decent. Then, oh, this is weird. This is funky and interesting. This, if you can hear it, is by a brand called First of a Kind. And that is an LF brand, and if you don't know LF, they're like one of the original reworking vintage pieces and like upscaling vintage items brands. Ryan used to be obsessed with it, but I don't think he's as into it anymore. But this is a Tasmanian Devil. I'm trying to not show the bottom yet. Tasmanian Devil, like NASCAR looking t-shirt. It looks kind of like Harley Davidson too. And on the bottom, it's like a chandelier, or it's like, oh my gosh, it's like those tacky, like, was that the 80s or 70s? Those lamps that had these just all around them. That's what it's giving me right now. It's really well attached. Like they put like a lace in that then they attach the beads to. I don't know the size, but I would probably guess like a small or medium, but this is just so cool. I've had First of a Kind one other time and it was just some plain shorts. They didn't do very well, but I think that that's going to do really good. That's also a great contender for going onto DEPOP. So along with the Bougie, the Athleta, I also found a bunch of Anthro. So this is Tiny by Anthro. It's a size medium, and it is this like floral paneled tank top. And I think that's the older Tiny label, but honestly, I don't really care. And I think that this is cuter than a lot of modern Tiny anyway. This is Anthropologie Akemi and Kin, a newer label, size large, so a great size too. And it is a funnel neck, turtle neck sweater with this fringe detail at the bottom. I feel like I've like seen this sweater before. I need to depill it just a little bit and maybe lint roll it, but otherwise it's in great shape and I can tell that it is a partial wool blend. We also did find some Lululemon, which I had just said last week that I haven't found in forever, but for some reason today nobody wanted it because I found like 4 or 5 pieces, but I gave a few to Ryan because he's gonna bring them to do that weird trade-in thing when stuff's like in really bad shape. These, however, still even had the size tag in them. So these are size 6 Lulu. This is so rare to find the size tag in Lulu. These are some just striped Wonder Unders, and these are really, really new ones. I can tell by how the logo is not the white and by just how they feel and stuff. So I was so excited to find those. I like always think that Lulu doesn't do that good anymore, but at the same time, like I don't have any Lulu, so how would I know that? I also found some Aloe leggings that are also like new condition. There's the Aloe logo. These, oh, I'm so excited about these. These are in such good shape. I have bought Aloe. I have bought new with tag Aloe before, which makes no sense. That is in worse shape than this, which again, that just like, huh? Like, I don't get that. But these are the Goddess legging, which were huge like 2 years ago, but they're still very, very popular. It's like the dancer type legging where it's like color blocked and the whole bottom half is ruched. These do so good. There is no size in them, but they are maybe also a 6. They're a 6 or a 4. They're like about the same size as the Lulus. Then we have another Lululemon piece. Wait a sec. Okay, so I found like 6 or 7 pieces of Lulu because I gave Ryan 2 or 3 and I have at least 4 to show you guys. This is a sweater hoodie, and right away I knew it was Lulu. Again, it's that like Lulu intuition that I always talk about. So it was like, I'm getting Lulu vibes. And sure enough, the label or the little like plaque is right here. So I don't know the size on this one, but it probably is about a medium, I would say. Super great condition, not pilly at all. No holes, no rips. We have another Anthro, and I've had this like 3 times before. It's Vanessa Virginia, which is older, size medium. But this is like the perfect New Year's top, or even any holidays. Like you can look like tinsel. I love this top. And I think every time I've had it, it's sold, even though it's like slightly older because it's just so cute. Another Anthro piece, and this is by the brand Pure and Good, which honestly is one of my worst performance Anthro pieces, I guess. My worst performing Anthro brands. So Pure and Good is like their athletic line, which maybe that's why it doesn't do good, because like who goes to Anthro for like workout clothes? This has no size, which is just great. Did I even show you what it looks like? I don't think so. This is kind of a weird top. It's like wrap, but like really low wrap. So you probably wear it over like a tank top. Again, it's like supposed to be athletic, I'm sure. I don't know the size, probably once again, maybe like a medium. Then we have a Zara piece. This is new with tags, and it's the newer Zara label too. This is $50, brand new. There's the newer Zara label. This is a size medium, and it is this white dress, slip dress, that splits at the bottom. So I am gonna sell this myself. As you guys know, I give a lot of Zara to Debbie because I just don't really like to sell Zara. But since it's new with tag and since it's more trendy, I am gonna try that one myself. Wonder if I can like put it in the dryer with the tag on to get the wrinkles out, or I could just steam it, I guess. I could just not be lazy and steam it. Then we have Torrid. Okay, I'm gonna get into the bougie stuff after this because I promised I would do it in the middle. And I feel like I'm getting past the middle of my regular things. Torrid size 3. And these are really cute plaid leggings. I don't sell much Torrid anymore because it just doesn't do good for me. But I thought these were cute enough. I like the colors, and I feel like Torrid pants and leggings do better than anything else. Like the tops and stuff, unless they have skulls on them, don't do as well. So let's jump in. Let's dive in to the really, 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 really good stuff. Some of this is just like designer, and then some of it is luxury. And some of it might be new BOLO brands that you guys don't know, but it is all fantastic. And this is one of those binge trips where it was so hard to leave because it's not like all of this was at the exact same switch out. Like every switch out was so good. It's so hard to leave. So this is Trina Turk, which is not my favorite to pick up, but it is really expensive. And this is a super like fluffy, plush, chunky cardigan sweater that's all like fringed and looped and stuff throughout. This is a size, it's 100% wool, so it's really, really nice. The size is a medium. I don't always pick up Trina Turk. Well, actually I do, but I usually wouldn't sell it myself. But that I thought was nice enough to sell myself. Then we have a Johnny Was piece, size large, and that is an old Johnny label, I assume. I've never seen that before. But it's this white, like, embroidered tee with the Johnny Was thin viscose, I think, sleeves, plain back, but obviously Johnny Was at the bins is a score and a half. Then I'm trying to do the like less exciting ones first, which probably ends after this one. This is Vince, which Vince I usually sell myself now because the Real pays nothing. This is a size small, and it's an oversized like sweater, thinner sweater in a blush pink color, really soft, really nice, good condition. We have like, what do I pick out of this pile? Then we have a pair of Mother jeans, and these are Mother size 27, and these are the Looker, which I think is skinny high, which is like usually the pair that I find. And they are just like distressed at the knee, black skinny jeans with raw hem to the bottom, high rise, in great shape. There are no stains or anything to it, no bleach spots. Love Mother. Always, like, Mother is the only brand, like a Goldie I have a hard time selling now. Girlfriend jeans can be hard to sell now, but like Mother consistently for the past like 5 years will always sell. Even if it's like skinny, which like skinny jeans can be hard to sell now. These had no label. You might be like, are those the Mother jeans again? No. These are just some black skinny jeans, high rise. And this is my first time finding this brand out in the wild. Anytime I've sold it before, I arbitraged it from like a consignment store or from Posh or something. I've never found this myself. So, for the first time ever, I have found a Neen Bing, which you can maybe kind of read that, or it says it on the button right there, or I think this is where I saw it. It says it right here, a Neen Bing. So I love a Neen Bing to sell so much. Ryan loves it to wear himself. These are size 28 and they're just super nice. Classic black skinny jeans, great for fall. So maybe since fall is over, this person donated all their nice black skinny jeans. Okay, we have this really adorable cashmere ribbed sweater, and it needs some detailing, but that's okay. It is by 360 Cashmere, and it is a size small. Another brand that I sell myself now since the Real marks it so low and the rates are so low, but also anytime I've had 360 Cashmere or like skull cashmere, it actually does sell pretty well. So I'm not mad about that. Then we have Helmut Lang. Keep in mind, all of this is from the bins, which is like insane. Size 2, and it is a silk dress. And I actually think this is so cute. This asymmetrical top and the ruched gathered kind of waist area, and then the split at the bottom. At first, I actually found it inside out. I don't know what's with the whole inside out thing today, but I found it inside out and I didn't think that much of it. But now that I flipped it the right way and I see the asymmetrical top and stuff, I actually really, really like this. The silk is so like soft. I also like never have Helmut Lang, so that's really exciting. Then, this one's not a bougie luxury brand, but it is so nice. And it'll probably get me as much as most of these items. This is the really good Free People. This was one of the first things I found, and I was like, it's gonna be a good day today. So this is We The Free size large, and that is the new We The Free label, and it is this tie-dye quilted Sherpa lined vest, like jacket coat vest. I'll say it once and I've said it again. This was in the bottom of a bin that people had went through tons of times, and it was about to be taken away. That just like pains me. Please, people, just look to the bottom of the bin. Don't let such nice things go to waste. This is also probably like new without tags because it still has this like thing sticking out. But look at this, like tie-dye, Sherpa lines, super thick, super puffy, super freaking nice. I have not looked up comps or anything on this, but I have a feeling that it's worth a pretty penny, so I'm excited about that. Then we have White and Warren, which is kind of like 360 Cashmere and Vince, where I sell it myself now because I just want to get as much as I can. This is not only wool, like White and Warren usually is, it is a lambskin paneled like bomber jacket. The retail on this thing would be insane. Probably like $800-900. This, honestly, the Real probably would mark pretty well because of the lambskin, but I still want to sell it myself. I think it's really, really nice and really nice looking as well. Size small. Okay, we got at least 3 bougie things left, and then we'll jump back in. I need to like hurry up. We'll jump back into the rest of the other stuff, which is all really good too. Next up, another one of my first times finding out in the wild, even though I have sold it before. I have found it once at a consignment store, like in person, not knowing what it was, for a really cheap, basically thrift price, but I have never found it in a thrift store or in the bins. And it is this hoodie, looks kind of like just a plain cotton sweatshirt hoodie, but this is actually by the brand Nili Lotan, which is wicked expensive, super expensive. It's made in New York, and if you don't know Nili Lotan, now you do, because it's kind of a Neen Bing-ish, but honestly at this point, well, they're pretty similar. I feel like they're all in this, it's like Veronica Beard, Nili Lotan, Anine Bing, they're all in the same like family. This is a size small, and though it may just look unassuming, this is probably worth a ton of money. A lot. Basically all her stuff looks pretty plain, but it's worth a ton, and it sells for a ton because she has a huge following. Next up is a super nice coat. And it is almost like frozen from being in my car. It's very stiff. This is by Barbour, which I know we've had at a BOLO a long time ago. Maybe a men's one, but it's a super, super expensive outdoorsy brand. This is an XL Barbour, and it is waterproof and breathable. And it's this really nice giant coat, like utility coat. It says Barbour on the front pocket right here. And then it also says Barbour on this like back label right here. The only issue with this, actually it has it on both sides. That's so weird. It has this like split right where like your armhole would kind of like breathe. But then it also has one on this side too. Right there. That is not that big of a deal to me because there's like many layers so it doesn't go all the way through. And Barbour is so expensive that doesn't matter. And like if you wore it, it's right at this like panel split, so it's not that big of a deal. With this material, I don't think I can get that fixed. If I could, I actually would, because it would totally be worth it. But I don't think that any seamstress would be able to do anything for me, so I'm just gonna sell it how it is. And it still probably will sell for quite a lot. Next up, this one was also at the bottom of a bin that a bunch of people had went through. We need to have like a moment of silence for all of the amazing, amazing pieces of clothing that we've lost to being in the bottom of the bin that people just haven't looked at. Oh, that makes me so sad. So I saw this first and I was like, okay, looks like Novacek, but there's a bunch of brands back in the 80s and stuff that like did knock off Novacek, whatever. Then I pulled it up a little bit more and I was like, okay. Or it is just Burberry Novacek. And it's also Burberry London. It's not Burberry's, so it is not vintage either. There's some light discoloration around the neck. That's absolutely fine. And this is not just like a little coat or jacket. It's a full-blown Burberry trench. A white, newer Burberry trench coat with the belt included and everything. And yes, there may be like a few little marks here and there. And then, like I said, the collar coloration, but that doesn't matter to me. This is a size 8 regular, and it's absolutely authentic. I have had many a Burberry pieces in the past. All the buttons say Burberry, the buckles on the wrists say Burberry, and this is what it's not the newest, but a newer Burberry label always looks like. That this big flap. Definitely real. Super freaking exciting. I used to always send Burberry coats into the Real, but not anymore. I am absolutely selling this one myself, and I could not be more excited. What an amazing, amazing bins find. So here's my last like luxury one, and then we'll quick wrap up the rest of the stuff, which again is like still super good. This is Sport Max, which is Max Mara, and it's kind of their like newer, trendier, more like fun line. I love Sport Max. Their stuff is really kind of cool and fun. This is a turtleneck tunic, unless it's a mini dress, but I'm sure it's a tunic, in these really nice like red, cream, and gray colors. This is a size medium, made in Romania, and it is a blend of what? Or did the person cut the tag out? The person cut the dang tag out, so I'm not sure, but it's definitely a wool blend. It might be fully wool. I'm not an expert at that. Okay, let's finish up these clothes. We got another Lululemon, and this is a beautiful pair of camouflage Wonder Unders, which are a huge, quick, amazing seller. Super, super excited about that. These are probably a size 4. Some of those things where you're just like, that's gonna sell quick. That's gonna sell for at least $50. So exciting. Then we have, I think this is my last Athleta. This is Athleta, newer label once again. And this is a like poncho situation from 2018. It's a hooded like open poncho, and I think it had some kind of like drawstring that must have went around the hood, but that is not here anymore. But that's okay. Super soft, super nice. Love me some Athleta. We have one belt, and this is a hobo belt actually, Hobo International. Really cute leather belt with these floral embroidered details throughout. Great shape, and this is a size medium, which I will measure once I list it. Love, like, just great, wonderful things. Then we have, I'm realizing I didn't have much for the real. This is a Batman tie, and it's actually by Nicole Miller. She used to make the most fun ties back in the 90s. 1995, Nicole Miller, 100% silk, Batman. I've had the Real take some of my Nicole Miller ties before, some of these like more fun ones, but I'll look up if that could sell before I do that. This is Lululemon once again, and this is a men's piece. And this is a quarter zip, like vented metal tech, kind of mock neck athletic top. And this also still has a label, and it's a size large, men's. And I just sold a long sleeve Lulu that looked a lot like this, but in green from my own personal collection this week. For like 45 bucks, I think, really quick. We have a J. Crew that is really adorable. It's a J. Crew Mercantile, extra small, really adorable once again. Really cute, like cherry blossom-ish flowers all throughout. I really like this print. I'm sure it did have a slip, but unfortunately I do not have that anymore. But I guess we'll see. I haven't looked up any of this stuff. We have an Eileen Fisher piece, and this is Eileen Fisher size medium. And I'm gonna give it a try on eBay because it's like a jacket. I do need to wash and like steam this, but it's a nice jacket, which since it's a little more substantial, I thought I'd sell it. It's 100% cotton in the nice like gray denim kind of color. Then we have a blazer that is stunning. It is Banana Republic size 10 with some light discoloration up at the neck, but that's okay. It is pink, like so cute. Blazer, my Banana Republic blazers have been doing about as good as my J. Crew ones, so I am totally picking up any of those that I find. We have another Zara piece. This is Zara size small, newer label. And this is a pair of like paper bag wide leg pants, and I do actually have the belt too. I just wasn't gonna put that in until I take pictures. It's just one little spot I need to wash off, which is totally fine. This is Lilka by Anthro. I think that's an older Anthro brand, but I thought that this was super cute. It's kind of like an asymmetrical hem with this super bohemian like embroidery and print throughout. And this is a size small, and the Lilka label looks like that. I got like 4 things left. This is Vintage Lucky brand. The size is cut out, but Vintage Lucky has like this following that's obsessed with it, and this piece I thought was so adorable. It's like a wool blend cardigan with a bird embroidered into it and flowers, and then the back has some flowers as well, and then the sleeve also has a flower. Another final Free People piece. This is Free People Beach, size small, and it is a hooded knit sweater dress. Goes all the way to the floor. This is like a maxi sweater dress. I just need to lint roll this. And Ryan said he's actually had this before and it sold super quick, which I could totally believe. Free People Beach does seem to have kind of like a following. I don't know if they make it anymore. It might have been replaced with Free People 1. This is a Lag & Look brand called Comfy USA. I have never sold it myself. myself. I've never sold it for myself. I've sold it for a consignment client who goes to our bins that we've sold for before, and it sold really well. So I'm happy to have found my own piece finally. It's like a long button-up shirt, and it, like I said, it has sold really well in the past for me, so I was excited to find that. 2 more pieces. 3 more pieces. Just 3. Don't leave yet. Just 3 more pieces. This is a new brand to me. It is called Wilson and Willie's, and it's a men's brand that is very, very expensive. This is an XL, and yes, I know this looks like it's shrunk because it's so like crinkly and wrinkly, but it is not shrunk at all. I just need to like steam it or something with it to fix it. But it is a really expensive men's brand that retails and resells really high. It was in my Google pile and it paid off because it is really good. Then we have a 17 of 52 Conversations by Anthro, which is one of my favorite brands of theirs, US size 6. And this is one of the prettiest prints I have ever seen by this brand. It is tigers, and anytime you find like wildcat printed Anthro or Bohemian brand pieces, they just do so well. So this is another one of the kind of like those camo Lulus where it's just like easy sale, quick, good money. And last, I just recently found one of these too. I think like maybe a month ago now. But this is a Bagley Mishka trench coat. Size medium. I don't know where all these Bagley Mishka trench coats are coming from at our bins, but I'm not mad because like they do well. The belt is like one side leather and one side fabric, and then the pockets have like leather trim to them. So this is really, really nice, and it has no flaws. And I guess I did really well with the trench coats this bin strip. So I'm losing my voice. I'm sure editing Jack has cut it all out, but I have like stumbled over my words so many times. Thank you guys so much for watching. When I'm ending this video, it's at 49 minutes long, but I'm sure once it's edited, we're at like maybe 40 minutes. So thank you for making it this long. Please let me know what your favorite thing was that I found. This would be a tough, maybe give me like a top 3. What are the 3 most exciting things you think that I found? Because I am pumped about a lot of this. The Burberry, the Free People like tie-dye vest probably, and honestly maybe like the camo Lulus. No, the Barbour. But I also like that Banana Republic blazer. I don't know, there's so much good stuff. So hopefully the bins can keep being like this for the next foreseeable future. Let me know what was your favorite thing that I found. Once again, this stuff won't be listed probably until like next Tuesday or Wednesday, because I am not going to the bins next week because this is a lot of stuff to get to work on. So I will see you guys on Saturday with possibly Debbie. Goodbye.